a one-on-one date to cap off your mountain adventure. You may choose one mate to join you at a table for two with a breathtaking view. Wow, okay. I have no idea. When James got asked to choose one of us, my first reaction was me. Pick me. Well, three of you guys I haven't talked to a whole lot today. Maybe Darren. I haven't had a chance to really chat with you alone yet. So you want to go somewhere?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Bye. You know, one-on-ones are the chance to really get to know somebody to see if you want to keep them around. So I think, you know, it might be a good thing for Darren. It might not be a good thing for Darren. We'll see.
So, this is beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
This is really nice.
Great place to have lunch.
Yeah. Very nice. Nice little private getaway.
What's your philosophy in your dating world right now? Like maybe your age, maybe what you're looking for, where you are.
I would love it if I found a person that I would spend the rest of my life with.
His answers were very sincere and honest. I actually really liked what he was saying. He's just hoping to find a really nice person he can maybe develop something with.
You know, I want my partner, I want to buy a house, I want my kids, I want my dogs, you know? Just want to have my normal life.
I think there was some chemistry with him.
But he's younger. I don't know exactly where someone is at that age today. That is an obstacle, an issue possibly. Our little date's over.
Yes, it's been fun.
Join the rest of the guys. Yeah, it's been very great.
It's been really good. We had a great time. You know, I think we connected a little bit. We had a couple moments, which is pretty cool. I guess.
Anything on?
To the pool area and have a seat. Hi, nice to meet you. Have some grab some pizza.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's fine. Just grab some pizza and grab a drink. The drinks are in the bucket over here. Cheers.
Rosemary chicken.
Cheers. Water. Does everybody have some pizza on their plate? James, I don't know if you know what we did while you were off line dancing and rock climbing. I had the other half of the boys. So each one was tasked with finding you a gift. We're going to start, and we're going to go around the table. You can present your gift now.
This just from our conversations we've had about going out and having a good time, and you mentioned margaritas and
Shot glass.
The measure.
It's like a bridal shower.
Hope pillow. Okay.
The pillow says hope. It represents the hope that James and I share for love someday.
And the drinking chess sets. Coming from a bartender, that's excellent. Are you going to come quietly, or are we going to wake the neighbors? Oh, wow.
One of the most endearing stories Audrey told me is that you do little emails about taking travels around the world. I saw that, and within 5 minutes bought it for you, and that was the right gift. So,
Excellent.
And that's true.
Very perfect.
There were people who actually paid attention, and some of the gifts are so thoughtful. I actually got teary because I think today I actually realized that there could possibly be someone here that James could really care deeply about.
You know, I asked you about San Diego. You said you had been once, but you hadn't really spent a lot of time there.
Very nice. I have not.
I thought that you could come on down and I would show you around. Of course, you have to read up first and figure out what you want to see, but then you come down and I can show you the town and we can have a good time.
Very good.
It's been a little bit challenging at times. There's a lot of big personalities in our group, so sometimes I kind of find myself on the outside of the circle a little bit, even though I felt like James really was interested.
The wind chimes you can hang up at your house, so whenever you hear them ringing, you can remember this experience here in Palm Springs. And the candles, anytime you're feeling sad, you can light a candle and bring a little more light into your life.
Now the game's really begun. The strategies are being formed. You can just hear his voices kind of, what's going on over there? People's minds are really starting to race as he gets closer to the next elimination round.
This gift is actually not for you. It's actually for Andra, because any friend of yours is a friend of mine.
You know the way to James's heart, because as long as I'm happy. That's
best friends
really,
for
really,
family.
really.
You get one too.
Don't like it though.
Going into tonight's ceremony, I was basically thinking, I'll make it to the end, but then when the actual time comes, you really don't know.
I just want to thank you guys. That was very, very, very thoughtful. To know that you guys were listening and paying attention, not only to me, but to Andra and each other. It was really very touching. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Sorry to break up the party, but I have to steal James and Andra. He's about to make his next selection. What? So you have to come with me, please.
I'm not eating anything.
Andra, I need you to. We'll see you in a bit. Okay.
That wasn't fun.
That wasn't
Why'd you do
fun.
that?
Sorry, it's part of the job. Come on in, back to what should I call the D room. Okay, guys. Let's look at the wall of fame. Before you guys actually sit down and talk everything through, there's something I have to tell you. And it could change everything. There's something I have to tell you, and it could change everything. Tonight's selection ceremony is going to run a little differently. To keep you on your toes, we've divided the 12 mates into groups of 4. What? From each group, you have to pick 3 mates to stay and 1 to leave. And you're not going to know ahead of time who is in which group. So you're going to have to think very fast on your feet. So I have to leave you now. Please join me and the mates in the living room when you're ready. Okay.
I was actually quite angry with the switch up, just because if they put my top 4 guys into a group together, I was going to have a complete and utter fit.
Let's say they put Franklin, Rob, Matthew, and Sean in one group. Who are you going to kick out?
I don't know.
Remember, what James and Andra don't know is that some of the mates are straight.
It's the second elimination, and I'm having problems.
I'll just have to fly and see the groups. You know, I don't know what else to do. Hi.
Okay. Would you like to say a few words?
Actually, I would, yes. Now that we've had 2 full days of hanging out, now it's become a lot more personal. And I really thought it would be just easy to make these cuts, but it's not. It's not at all. I guess I have to. Thank you guys, every one of you.
Tonight's selection ceremony is slightly different. In a moment, I will call the names of 4 mates. I'll ask you each to step forward, and then James will offer champagne to 3 of you, and the one without the glass of champagne will be asked to say their goodbyes. For the first group, Jim, please step forward. Franklin. Sean. Dan. When you're ready, James.
Dan, I heard that you and Andra had some pretty honest talks today. So will you stay?
Absolutely.
Okay. Oh, of course. This is very tough. Franklin, you don't cease to impress me. I'd like you to stay, if you will.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Sean, you're a very quiet guy, which kind of put me off in the beginning, but I said, give him a chance, and I think that's just who you are. I'd like you to stay, if you will.
Yeah, Nick, once again.
All right?
There you have it. Unfortunately, we have to say goodbye to you, so if you could say your goodbyes.
Oh, stop, Jim. I'm so sorry.
Pleasure. It's great to get to meet you. Of course. Take care, man. You too.
I will. Bye.
I was relieved that Jim was the first one called because there was not as much romantic connection with Jim.
Okay, well, let's move on. Wes? Michael? Rob? And Paul?
Wes? Anyone who can share my terror of rock climbing and help me get to the top deserves to go on.